So, people, it's time to talk about something even Digital Foundry, the masters of tech, didn't talk much about because they just said the Switch has 12 gigabyte of RAM, and because of 3 gigabyte is for the system, 9 gigabyte should be a problem in the future. Then they try to simulate the system with their computers and telling, yeah, we are seeing some good things, and then, but they never talked about one thing what I would expect a technic freak would talk about, because he understands what is happening there. And this is the new storage speed of the Switch 2, and Nintendo decided to take the SD Express cards for Switch and not the old versions, and that makes a big, huge difference, as they would use the old ones. Why is it so? Because I will show you now. The new SD card and storage speed is micro SD Express, and look here, micro SD Express can make data transfer up to 1 gigabyte of data. It's like you are reading a whole level in 1 second. Yeah, the old speed of the old ones, yeah, you can see here, is 100 mbits per second. That means Nintendo at the point sees, okay, with the CPU and GPU we are very high and very good, but we cannot reach PS5 with it. But then they say, okay, we can make something where the CPU and GPU will get faster as they are, because we give the system the new express storage intern as for the SD cards. And that means for me, and that is something what Digital Foundry never talked about, that means you can send to the CPU, to the GPU, 1 gigabyte back, instead of sending just 100 MBs in the highest peak. Yes, so that means the CPU can work with this maybe 20, 30 or 40% faster as it is on its clock speed, and the GPU as the same. And the big point here is too, the RAM will provide of it much more, because if you have 9 gigabyte of RAM, yeah, and your storage is capable of making 1 gigabyte in a second, giving and coming back, yeah, it means by 9 gigabyte of RAM, the developers can say, okay, we use 7, 8 gigabyte, let 1 gigabyte off, yeah, and the storage is fast enough to give this 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte of data, taking away 1 gigabyte and give it away. That means, because of the speed of the storage, the RAM is 9 gigabyte for the game development, but because the express cards working faster, it means you have not 9 gigabyte, you can see it like if you have maybe even the double side, because the Switch can in 9 seconds, because of 1 gigabyte data transfer, in 9 seconds the Switch can change the whole RAM of you. So 9 gigabyte, it's like you have 12 or 13 or maybe double you double it, because you can faster read it in it and faster deleted. And so 3 components of the switch are just because of this decision more powerful as they are on the paper, because the storage deliver a faster 9 times 8 times faster speed as normal storage, so the CPU can work faster, GPU can work faster, and you can delete the RAM as you want as a developer, how you want, because you can put 4 GB out of it, and in 4 seconds the storage can put 4 GB again in it. So you will not acknowledge all the things. So for me, on the paper, it looks very powerful, the switch, but with these tricks Nintendo use it, you can go think about CPU, GPU 30% powerful as on the paper, and the RAM it's 9 GB, but if you can make reading 1 GB in 1 second, that means it's not anymore important how much gigabyte you have, because you can change the whole RAM in 9 seconds. Okay, but that will not happen. But if you just hold up 2 GB back and read up and down, that's sometimes a whole world or a whole level of a game. So you can change it in 2 seconds, let it be 4 seconds. So the Switch is, because of this decision of Nintendo, 48%, in my opinion, stronger as on the paper, and you can't, because of that, not simulate Switch with other hardware. Expect you have the same speed, micro express speed on the hardware where you are simulating it, the same speed. Okay, when you have this speed, you can simulate the Switch too. So Digital Foundry's all simulations are false, because I think they have not storage in their computers that is speedy like micro SD express. And the second thing is what I had to say. Digital Foundry forgets, as a Switch 1 came out, the CEO of Nvidia came out and told that they have make 5,000 hour man power of hours in the Tegra 1 chip. So it is a custom chip especially for Switch. So for me, when they talking now again about extra chip for Nintendo, then I think they have taken this chip from 21, make the same thing what they did with the chip of Switch 1, did manpower hours, program it, and making more powerful than the usual chip is, and then gave it to Nintendo as a custom chip like the Switch 1 chip. And so you can say, yeah, this chip is just like it is for selling. No, when they talk about custom Nvidia, then they mean it's like Switch 1. We do manpower on it, hours of 5,000, 4,000 hours, extra programming codes for the chip, so it can do more, and I think they did it again. And so when they talk about the custom chip, you can think it's more powerful as the standard version of the chip. So these two informations show me that they can reach up to PlayStation 5 until 80%, 90%, and I think that's totally enough for this kind of gaming console. And I think now every developer had enough power to making what he wants on it.